What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin Renegades. And today we are doing a video for the community. On Mondays, we do a live stream that's not ICP. My channel has been basically a lot focused on internet computer, and that's the way it's going to be as far as I can tell. It is the crypto. So when I started making content, it was mainly for Bitcoin. And a lot of people out there already are making content for Bitcoin. So I was looking for a community and a crypto that I could really invest in my channel. And I had a few that I kind of was throwing up in the air. Maybe I'll like those. Maybe those would be a good fit for my channel. Well, ICP is the best fit for my channel. It's the best fit for me. And it's a really good fit for the community. We like to talk about other cryptos, though. So we do have to have one day where we're going to talk about other cryptos. And that's going to be Monday. So today we're going to be talking about Jasmy. We're going to be talking about Algorand, Polygon, and the Graph. Polygon, Algorand, Jasmy, the Graph. Yeah. So those are all of the ones we're going to talk about. Let's get right into it. What's up, Deadman? What's up, Six Figs? Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Smash that like button. It helps put the algorithm out to everybody else. Since I haven't been doing a lot of other videos besides ICP, this video is going to need some help. So share it, like it, comment, all that. It really helps. Thank you guys so much. So let's get right into this today. I want to look at Jasmy first. This thing is sitting right around a penny, like it has been lately. Altcoins are looking good, though, and I really believe that we are in an altcoin season right now. And that means that we could possibly blast off even with Jasmy again. So, sorry, I don't have my phone. Let's get this thing. Live chat. Okay. So here we go now. Jasmy has had a nice little run up, but it is still under this big area of resistance that it has. It did pump up right here. Dang, I missed that pump. On July 31st, it pumped really nice. Dang, I really did miss that. But that's pretty good. This might be an opportunity to buy again, not just for Jasmy, but a lot of the altcoins. It might be time to purchase again. So is the sound good to everybody? Hold on. So is the sound? Yep, the sound's good. Okay. Thank you guys for all those likes. I really appreciate you guys a lot. So that's why I do these videos. Like, if it was up to me, I'd probably just do ICP all the time. There's always something to talk about. I love it, and I hold ICP more than anything except Bitcoin. So let's see here. Let's draw some lines so we can see. We are above this, though. This is the good thing. We did break above a big area of resistance right here. You can see it goes all the way back right here and spend some time underneath it right after the dip. The good thing is, after the original dip back here in May, Jasmy has kind of stayed right in this area and hasn't dropped too far below that. Now, finally, a lot of volume is coming in. That's the thing with any crypto, right? If it doesn't have a lot of volume, the price isn't going to go up too much. Now, this is a little bit of volume. It's down 70%, and that shows why it stopped pumping. All it takes for it to pump again is more volume, right? The volume drops off and the price goes down. So let's look at some indicators here. This is on the daily. So I am going to do some TA on these today. But we do have some news as well we're going to be talking about. We're going to look into some news stuff today, since it's just kind of our Monday video, our crypto video. Just crypto-wide video, I should say. So we broke back above the simple moving average here over the last few days, and this just looks like a cool-off period. This looks like an ascending triangle forming on Jasmy. So this is a possible bullish scenario right here. We'll look at these EMAs here in a minute, but I just want to show you this will be more pronounced on the 4 hour. And actually, I could probably even bring it back. Yep. See that? So this is going to be a big area to break out. I think ICP kind of had the same thing, and like the double ascending triangle, and it broke out. So who knows? This might break out of that too. We'll see though. All right, now the EMAs. So we are above the 9, which is good. The 9 is the one that's always in our face. That means if we're below the 9, we are in a bearish momentum. If we're above the 9, we're in a bullish momentum. So we are in a bullish momentum right now. So the trend is your friend, and it is bullish right now. So this could be an opportunity to buy before a pump. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it looks like it might be that way. All right, the 21, we're above that at under a penny. We're sitting at 10.19. 10.16 here. Still pretty good. Now let's get the 50 out. I think I might pay for this just so that I can get all these indicators out at once. Where are we on the 50? 1025. So this is what we're facing as resistance right now, which is going to be the same area we need to break out of. So if we can break above the EMA 50 on the daily, that could catapult it at least up to 1-1 again, 1-1-2, and even possibly 1-2, and above. Because the reason it got rejected here is because the EMA 50. So we could actually, we could go to 1.2 cents, which would be like a 20% gain or so. That would be a nice little gain. Now we could do a fib retracement on this. So we could go from that. I just did that backwards here. Whoops. Okay. And let's kind of see where this is. This is right at the 618. Right at the hold on. Oh, that's the 618? Is that the 6? Hold on. Let's get rid of this. Sorry, everything's kind of jumbled together. So no, the 618's right here. Hold on. Yeah, the 618's right here. Sorry. It was looking a little bit weird to me. But yeah, so the 618's right here. And this is going to be our resistance. We hit the 786 right here and got rejected. So, and it looks like we use the 618 as support. And yeah, I think if we can break out and test this, that will be right at the 1057. So we would have to go up about 4 thousandths of a penny, something like that. That's not accurate, but thousands or 10,000s. I don't want to do the math right now. I don't want to use my brain. If one of you want to do it, that's fine. And then if we go here, that would be right back up to the top, right? And then let's see where the Fibonacci retracement's at. 1286. So this could be nice. You know, if we get some nice momentum, and I'm going to bust this out on ICP later too, and see exactly where ICP could break out, because I don't know why I didn't do that. I was just so hyped that ICP was pumping that like I forgot to do a bunch of things that I should have done to make it, give people more levels. But we had a retest, so that's okay that I didn't do it. I have a chance to do it again before we go anywhere. So I don't want to spend too long on each one. Jasmy looks like it's holding its own. Looks like it's going to do pretty well. This does look nice. It went up, confirmed. Went up and then confirmed. which is good. I like to see that right back to this level right here at least, and held support. So this is resistance. This is support. So we have a nice little area, which is above a big area of resistance that we just broke out of. So this is impressive. We like to see that. We were way over bought right here, and now we reset. Now it has another opportunity to pump again. And it looks pretty nice on the 4 hour with a nice ascending triangle right here. So we'll see what happens. Keep an eye on that. Let's move on to the graph. I don't want to spend too long in each area because we're going to talk about a bunch. I am going to be, dead man walking. So I do want to take a pause for a second because of what he just said right here. It's amazing. He said, let's actually bring it up right here. He says, I'm happy I got a pineapple punks for 7 ICP. I actually got a pineapple punk too on internet computer. I paid 22.5 for mine. So he said he got in and they were sold out within 10 seconds. I should have liquidated the ICP so I could have tried to get in then too. But I was waiting, to see if another payment of mine came in, but it didn't. So I just moved around some of the liquid ICP I had, and I got one too. So good job, Dead Man, for getting it at 7. And you don't know, it could be a really good one too, because the attributes are nothing have even shown yet. So can't wait to see the reveal of the pineapple punks. We'll be talking about that on our next ICP episode. Don't worry. I can't wait to talk about that, actually. That's why I stopped right now, but I love me some ICP, man, for real. They have some good NFTs. I never got in on Solana, and if I was going to get on anywhere, if it wasn't for ICP, it would have been Solana. But I just think ICP does it way better than Solana, honestly. You can argue. You don't have to believe that, but I do. So the graph. Now, this is another one that I'm actually pretty impressed with lately, even though it did have a monumental crash. All crypto, it didn't have like a crash, but a monumental dump, kind of worse than a lot of them, which it doesn't have a lot built on it, and that's why. In the future, it might have more Web3 stuff. It is a solid crypto, though. Like, I'm not bagging on the graph. It had a big dump. I'm not going to lie about it. It actually dumped more than ICP, everybody. Everyone that was dogging on internet computer, just know that the graph, it dumped more than ICP. Jasmy, it dumped more than ICP. I'm just saying. When everybody said, oh, ICP dumped more than any, no, it didn't. It actually held up more than quite a few of them. So anyway, let's get to this. The graph, I do like it. And I'm really happy with what we have here. We broke out of this big area of resistance at 12 cents. This had been resistance all the way since we broke down right here. When we broke down and wicked down, and then you come and get a candle body to confirm that level, that's always bad. That means this is gonna turn into resistance when that happens, and you break below that. When you get a candle body, yeah, it's all bad when that happens. And so you can see what happens when that happens. But the good news is we are out of that now. That's why I haven't really been reporting on the graph lately, because it just was going sideways and there's not a lot to report. But there are a lot of good buying opportunities down here at 8 cents, 9 cents. These are the areas that I would be looking to buy. And yeah, you're saying, well, why wouldn't you want to just buy it all at 8? Because you don't know that's the bottom at that moment. You're thinking, because yeah, it's a low level, but at that moment you don't know the next bottom is going to be up at 9. So that's why dollar cost averaging is the way to go. Because when you buy here, you're like, well, I don't know if that's low, but if it goes lower, I can buy more, right? So I'll put some here, and then look, it didn't go lower. So you're like, good, I bought here, but yeah, now I think this might be the new low for now. And so you buy at 9 something, right? And that's why there are always good areas. When you see a good area of support, those are good buy-in areas. So let me see if the chat. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't show me everything you guys are saying. So Okay, I did bring it back. Okay, phew. I almost thought I left my face on there for a second. But another ascending triangle and even a possible bull flag. I'm telling you, it's altcoin season, baby. Just at least on the charts, it's looking like it wants to be a nice altcoin season. So if we take this all the way back, look at that. This resistance was once a big area of support. If you take it all the way back, see that? So this is a major level for the graph. We need to get back into this range. If we want to go from 13 to 20 cents, we need to break out of this range. We really need to break out of the 13. Even, we did wick up to 14 and 15. We were up at 15, I'm telling you. But we need to close above it and establish that area as support. Then instead of being between 8 and 13 or 8 and 12, whatever, 8 and 13, we will be between 13 and 20. So that's good on there. Now let's get the fib. And check this guy out. And we're basically sitting at the 0.382 right now as resistance. Now we have the 236 right here as support. The 382. Okay. So the 382 is our support right now, and the 5-1 is our resistance. So I'd like to see the Bollinger Band out here, actually. Let me bust that guy out. I'm curious on just this. And I'm going to do a good TA on ICP like this, too. Look at that Bollinger Band. We're opened up nicely. This is looking good. Altcoins are looking pretty decent right now. Not going to lie. But are we going to keep this momentum? That is the question. It looks like it for now. Until it doesn't, right? So, all right, let's move on to Algorand. Actually, before we do move on, let's go look at the weekly real quick. I just want to... Yeah, look at that. Nice recovery. Not looking the best, but on the weekly. But that can change. It's starting to change. We're starting to get bullish. So, all right. 34 cents for Algorand. Let's refresh this. Yep, 34. Okay. Haven't talked about this in a while, so I thought talk about all my Algorand, all my Algo homies. I wish Justin was here. Actually, he doesn't even know we're having a live tonight. I don't know. I don't think. Because I don't always do it on Mondays. I want to get him here for this one, though, because he's an Algo holder. And I know he likes the Algo TA, so. See, if you guys are known on the channel for a while, I know you like something, I know you're not on the show, and I have you on Telegram or somewhere else, I'll hit you up, let you know. If okay. He might be at work still, though. So, anyway, let's get back to it. Oh, you do like the dirty Gertie. So, I like dirty Gertie too, but she kind of did me dirty. Dirty Gertie did me dirty, but she is purty. She'll make it up. I hold this. I like it too. But I don't know. I went down the ICP rabbit hole, and now like I'm really, really just stuck on ICP. But Algo. What's up with Algo, man? This was my favorite crypto for a while. Until Internet Computer, Algorand was my favorite. This was my original favorite. It had a nice APY. You could just hold it on Coinbase and earn, staking rewards just by holding it on Coinbase. Right now, with all the exchanges going under, I wouldn't recommend that. But Yeah, this was my favorite, and I still think it has a lot of potential, but ICP just does it better. I mean, but I want to kind of keep that. Let's put that off to the side. I don't really like doing that too much because I think it is kind of a competition, but not really. Not when it comes to when you do like a crypto, you're like, yeah, another crypto does it better, but this one is still legit. Look at that. That's kind of a weird little uptrend right there. But you see this, we have a major ascending triangle on here as well. So it could turn bullish for real. It's not even resetting. It looks like Algorand's bullish right now. The Bulls and the Bears are fighting, but it looks like the Bulls are winning a little bit. It really does. The Bulls look like they're winning. For now. For now. He said Dot was his favorite till ICP. Yeah, and he's been into obviously good ecosystems for a while. If Dot was your favorite, see, I didn't realize how much an ecosystem meant to a project, which I should have with Ethereum and why it did so well, and TRX. It seems like any BNB, any crypto that has a good Web3 ecosystem thrives. But those that do it the best are ICP, and I guess there's a few others, but ADA kind of does it, but not as good. F. I mean, I hate to admit it, F is probably the only one that does it better than ICP, just because they've been around longer, but it's too expensive. There's a lot of faults because they run on Amazon Web Service. So I don't even know if I can say F does it better than ICP. The more I get into ICP, just the less these seem as sexy to me. I don't know, man. I still like Ethereum, but ICP does it better, maybe? That one's a 50-50 for me. Maybe in like 2 or 3 years, I will definitely say ICP does it better than F. But for now, man, F it's like the granddaddy, just like Bitcoin. So it's the granddaddy of smart contracts. It's the granddaddy of what ICP does, so Ethereum definitely, I wasn't comparing Ethereum. Actually, Ethereum has always been above Algorand in my, swing of things, but I'm talking about actual altcoins besides Ethereum. So it would have went Bitcoin, Ethereum, Algorand, the Graph, OXT, and those are just tokens. Now I understand crypto a lot better. I understand what vaporware and what a real project is. All right, let's get back to the TA. Sorry, I went on a tangent there. Oh, cool, and Justin's here now. Right on. Okay, let's get to the TA. Sorry, I could kiss ICP's butt all day long, and that has nothing to do with anything except I like the project. But I do like Algorand, too, and it's in this nice ascending triangle. And if ICP taught us anything, it's that a good ascending triangle like this can really be bullish for a nice breakout for a crypto, just like happened with the Graph as well. The Graph had a nice breakout point as well. I don't know what Algorand. It did have a nice breakout right here, I guess. It had a nice pump back in July. From the 13th to the 19th, it had a really good week. And then the next week it dumped. And now we're in a good pump week. I don't think it's had 2 good weeks in a row, though. Oh, it did have, kind of a really good week. And then, okay, it did. So it looks a lot the same as ICP, except I don't know why it doesn't seem like it pumped as much as ICP did. It is taking levels back. Okay. This 33 cents is a big area. So this was the original resistance that had to break out to turn bullish right here. So that's looking good. All right, let's go back to the daily. Get some indicators out here now so we can do this proper since Justin's here. Thanks for for showing up, Justin. Now let's get the RSI out. Ooh, we just broke back. Just broke above this again. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's good. On the daily too. And we're not overbought. That's looking good. And the RSI or the EMA is at 33 on the 9, which is good. We're above that. Now let's get the 21 and the 50 out here real quick. Okay. As you see, the 50 EMA on the daily is our biggest area of resistance. We hit it once, got rejected. Hit it twice, got rejected. Now we hit it a third time, got rejected. The next time it might be a breakout. I think we're on the loom of a breakout. Not just with Algorand, but the graph, Jasmy. I mean, a couple cryptos are looking like they're reversing right now. This one just went up to 102. It was at 101 a minute ago. So, yeah, things are looking a little bit bullish right now for altcoins. And Algorand, let's look at the 4-hour. And then we'll look at the immediate time frames too. But, yeah, this is looking good. I'm actually really happy with. I might actually make a buy-in. I haven't thought about buying Algorand for a while, but because most of my money's been going into ICP or NFTs on ICP, so I don't know if I have any money to put in Algorand right now, honestly. But there's just so many other things that I want to, get. So on the 4-hour, we are peaking above that right now. It doesn't mean we have a confirmed breakout, but it is good. The Bulls and the Bears are fighting for this level right here. Let's see, 34 and 33. Okay. So we are above both of those, the 50 and the 21. Let's look at the larger EMAs now. I hope it's above it on the 4-hour. Yep. Now let's look at the 200. Boom! This is looking solid for the larger time frame on Algorand. Now, I think a lot of the crypto are looking like that too, but not a lot of crypto have $1 billion that got put into the ecosystem, right? Which is, by a venture capitalist, that could be, good or bad, but it's $1 billion into the ecosystem. That's what matters. So, and it wasn't Three Arrows Capital as far as I know. Actually, let's look that up real quick. Since I just said that, I mean, I don't want to give you bad info. Is Algorand, and if you know it, let me know in the chat. Is Algorand a 3AC lender or what? How would I word that? A 3AC victim? 3AC partner. There we go. Partner. Oh, they are. No. That's why, guys. That's why Algorand hasn't been doing as good as I thought it should. Okay. Well, dude, it doing this good despite that? All right. Now let's go look at this thing over here. What the heck? Told you I had some news for you. This wasn't what I was talking about, but Algorand Foundation files claims against Three Arrows Capital. So I have to give you guys a warning. Any crypto that is involved with this, Crypto Wendy says the same thing. Find any crypto if they are involved with Three Arrows Capital. Be very, very careful. You might not want to take the risk on that, because if anyone is going to do good, it's going to be Algorand, because they had a bunch of money come in from Borderless Capital. And so almost $1 billion from Borderless Capital. So this might not affect Algorand as much because of its other investments. And I think that, in the short term, it might affect the price, or it has. But I think in the long term, I don't think it's going to be an issue. They're going to try to get their money back, right? But I don't think it's going to affect as much as it does other cryptos. Just be careful because, that's definitely a risk. Files claims against Three Arrows Capital, what this means for Algorand, Algorand Foundation, the big scheme of things. So, Algorand Foundation files claims against Three Arrows Capital. Crypto Twitter analyst Dr. Salman Gax revealed a list of claimants against Three Arrows Capital. Thanks to Zuju's filing against his own fund, Dr. Salman Gax obtained the list thanks to being one of Three Arrow Capital's creditors. Most of the list wasn't surprising, Celsius, BlockFi, etc., but one definitely stood out, Algorand Foundation. So mere hours after the revelation, the Algorand Foundation, which is charged with promoting the Algorand blockchain, confirmed this was indeed true. Last September, the Algorand Foundation entered a one-off over-the-counter trade with 3AC. We have reason to believe 3AC violated the associated lockup terms and as such are seeking remuneration per the terms of the agreement. So they're supposed to lock up Algorand or whatever it was for a certain period of time, which I believe it would probably be Algorand, locked up that they gave them, as a loan or whatever it is. I don't know the details, but that's what I would speculate as my educated guess. They gave them Algorand to lock up, and they basically took it, liquidated it, whether it was Algorand or cash or whatever it was that they gave them. They violated it. They took it out of lockup and violated the terms. So that isn't as bad as them putting like $1 billion into the ecosystem that they didn't have. Borderless Capital has not defaulted, so it looks like they're pretty good to go. It certainly was jarring to find the Algorand name associated with 3AC because typically it had been exchanges, VCs, and individual investors up to this point. Well, we know that it isn't just Algorand, though. And you can come read this. This is Cryptos R. Oh, this is Cryptos R Us. Dang, I didn't even know I was on Cryptos R Us. Okay. There you go. Okay, here's what it says. Never provide 3AC with unsecured loans or a line of credit. So you can check that out more, but I thought that would be relevant. Now let's see what other news is out there. SEC charges fraudsters in a $300 million crypto pyramid and Ponzi scheme. So I guess Forsage is what that's looking like. Yep. Raising funds illicitly over 2 years. So CryptoPunk Ethereum NFT sales jump 248% because of ICP. No, after Tiffany launch. But, that's the jewelry brand. Tiffany. That's high end. That's good news for all crypto. All NFTs. So those people who think that Ethereum NFT is doing well is not good for ICP is wrong. The only reason NFTs do well on ICP is because they did well elsewhere too, right? If they didn't do well anywhere else, they wouldn't do well on ICP either. So all I'm saying is, yes, I think ICP does it better. I think they're Bitcoin Flower, now they're Pineapple Punks. I'd rather have a Pineapple Punk than a Crypto Punk myself, when it comes to what they actually look like and the actual coolness of it. I like the Pineapple Punks better, but that's just my opinion. But I think this is very good for everything. I like to see Ethereum do good. I like to see the NFT market do good. So that's good for all of us. So yeah, there we have that. Now let's see what's over here. Janet Yellen says there's not a recession. We're not in a recession, she says. So she says the U.S. economy is exceptionally strong. This was July 28th, mere days ago. We're not in a recession. So you heard it here, folks. You heard it here first. Janet Yellen says we're not in a recession. Give me a break. We're in a recession that they're not calling a recession. So anyway, Matic 88 cents. Okay. I am no longer an algo investor right now. No, I'm not. I might get back into it though. I have a bit that I've earned. Yeah. So you can actually earn Algorand from a lot of different places. So yeah, Algo right now compared to ICP is 3AC. I'm sorry, I'm probably not going to be doing it a lot right now. But the thing is, it wasn't as bad because it was just a lockup period that they defaulted on. Because being an original investor in Algorand, they were supposed to lock up their, stash for probably 8 years or so. And so what they did is they probably sold it because they probably sold everything. So this isn't as bad. And I actually might invest in Algorand, but not right now. Well, actually, I don't know, man. This is a low price. I'm going to have to do thinking about that because I can't make a decision right now. But I don't think I've abandoned Algorand for good. But like I said, most of my focus is on internet computer tokens, internet computer NFTs, internet computer domain. Like someone took my internet computer domain name. That really, I wanted to get it today. Someone bought my BitcoinRenegade.icp domain name, and they did it just to be a jerk. I know they did. They just bought it just a little while ago, but nobody else's name is Bitcoin Renegade. So whoever bought it did it so that I would have to buy it from them if I wanted it, which that's a smart little move, but kind of jerky. But anyway, back to Polygon. Yeah, if you guys can talk that person into selling me that Bitcoin Renegade domain name, I would really appreciate that. I'd buy it from the person. I'll pay double what they paid. But that's it. Well, I mean, unless they paid like $100 for it, then, but I mean, if they paid like a couple ICP for it, I'll double it. Look at this. Now, Matic, again, it's a layer 2 that is trying to build on Web3 now. Or is building on Web3 and kind of becoming its own blockchain. But still doesn't do it as good as ICP, but the price does it better than ICP. I'll have to say that for now. Because it did really well in this bear market from where it went down to where it landed. And then it didn't push down a whole lot further. It held really well. And I was expecting like 20 cents, honestly. So, and this big ascending triangle that's happening on here is looking really well. I'm not going to do a lot of Polygon TA right now, unless King Love is here. I might. Okay, no. Unless you guys want to see it, but yeah. What did you say was a beast? Matic was a beast. Yeah, but so now that people know that internet computer is a legit thing and it's really building on Web3, a lot of people's minds are going to shift. I've already seen it. The Web3 community is already starting to go towards ICP more than Polygon and other stuff. But you got to remember, we need things like Polygon. We need these other cryptos. Yes, we want to get the fact out the internet computer's better, but it is better if all cryptos do well. Well, not all. I should say a specific group of cryptos. Yes, competition isn't always the best, but sometimes competition drives people to look for other things, right? And put more money elsewhere. So all I'm saying is I'm more of a cooperative crypto guy than, F killers and this and that. And one crypto is going to take out another crypto. And yeah, maybe by market cap and maybe by stuff like that, it might outdo it or outperform it. But to destroy it, no, I don't want that. I want all crypto to do well in that aspect. It's good for all of us, as long as they aren't ripping off the community. Now, that is something I'm saying. Now, Terra, I don't want to do good because of what happened. You did not do your community right. So it all depends on stuff like that. Now, Matic, always done their community right, as far as I know. Algorand, they came out and said yes, they were involved in the 3AC. They didn't say no comment. They said yes. But look what happened. It was a lockup period, not, a funding round or a big, loan or a big debt. But, and then, Graph has done pretty well as a new Web3. So, and Jasmy has came back from, obscurity. So these are all doing good. It's really hard for me to do TA on other cryptos now. I'm going to try not to be so one-sided with ICP, but yeah. All right, now let's go on to Internet Computer because we have to end the day on the juggernaut that's down 10%. And the only reason it's down 10% is because we made a crazy run. We made a crazy run the other day. Oh, I love it. Look at this thing. Constant. Boom. And you know how a lot of them did this? Whenever we go up really, really fast and don't confirm, that happens. Big volume. Look at that volume right here. When we are down. So people got so scared. I really feel... Actually, I don't feel bad. I actually want to slap them in the back of the head. Why would you sell at 590? They thought it was going to 4, 2, 1. They really did. And I was like, no, 5, guys. What are you doing? Why are you selling your crypto right here? What are you doing? Look at all that volume right there. And now look, these are the same people that are buying it back right here. The ones that sold right here. They're buying it back. They're like, wait, what did I do? Oops. But anyway, we needed to retest this $8 level. If we didn't break out of the $10 level and confirm that, we needed to go down and confirm this 8. Because what happened, we went up, we broke above 6, and then we confirmed it. Confirm. We went up to 750, and we went down and touched 6 again to confirm. So we're confirming this whole level right here. From 750 to $6 has been confirmed now. Okay? So we would have stayed between 6 and 750. That was the confirmed area. Well, we broke out of that confirmed area all the way up to 976. We went back down and we touched the $8 area. Now we have confirmed the $8 area. So now we sit between $8 and 967 or 76, 976. Right? So this is what we want. And now the next time we can do the same thing and go to the next level, which is going to be between 10 and 16. This level is going to be big. There's going to be a lot of resistance throughout that area, but I'm just saying if we get another big breakout, we could still go up and test that $16 level. But for right now, we are having a retest. This is good. Now, I would like to see, more sideways action, more capitulation to the side would be good. This looks like a bull flag to me. I don't know. Whoa. There's other crypto out there, but I'm understanding why I'm not liking to do TA on it as much. Because the fundamentals just aren't as sound. And I just turned into a fundamental guy when it came to ICP. So let me... Oh yeah, baby. We have a bull flag on our situation here. Look at that. That is a bull pennant. And if it breaks out, we go and break out of the $10 level, just like I said. OMG, people. This could be some... We just need volume now. That's the only thing we need. We still have 185 million. We want to see this right around 3 to 500 million. If we can get this up to 3 to 500 million dollars in the next 72 hours or even sooner, I'd like to see it sooner, then we have a chance to really break out. We have declined in volume in the last few days. Look how much is here. 7 million ICP in volume. Well, I don't know how much. Let's do the math on that. At that, what price was it at? Between 8 and 970. Yeah, that would just be too hard to do the math on that. That's a big range. So that's just a lot of volume. Yeah, almost 8 million ICP, 7 million ICP. Now we're down to 4 million. 192,000 within the last hour and 50 minutes. So this could be awesome. And I hope to see it. I really do. I want to see it continue. I want to see it confirm. Now, I do want to do, let's do a little bit of Polygon. I just feel bad for not doing anything on that. We have a little bit of ascending triangle. Let's look at the weekly, though. I just want to show you the weekly. Let's leave on a high note on Polygon because I feel like I was just, comparing to ICP the whole time. But I guess that's my mindset now. But look at that. That's not looking too bad in the scheme of things for a crypto. Okay? When you really zoom out, and this is what we're going to see on Internet Computer in a couple years, too. Is we're going to see, a big capitulation area like that. That's 2019. As you see, it was way down here in the, penny range, 2 penny range, 3 penny, 4, 23 cents, and then boom. So, and that's why I thought it was going to 20 something, in this area. That's where I thought it was going, in this 20. But it really held firm in this area of 30 to 40 cents right here. So that is a good note on Polygon. I wanted to show you that. Look at all that volume back here. Whoever put the volume, these are millionaires right now. These guys. Whoever bought this much volume back there, they're millionaires now. And so that can happen now, especially with ICP at $8. It's 100x to $800. Just remember that. 10x is $80. 100x is $800. Well, this has been to $750 before. Some exchanges said it went to $900. So we can 100x. So if you put $1,000 in, you could have $100,000. So with my several thousand, I could end up being a millionaire. If I end up getting $10,000 worth of ICP, I could become a millionaire. Wow. Like that realization just sunk in. If I can get $10,000 worth of ICP right now, I could become a millionaire. If it goes to $800. Where it went before, when it first came out. Imagine the next bear run. Or if not that one, the one after that. It's going above 750 eventually. Whether it be this next bull run in 2024 or 2028. So, we did the graph. We definitely did the graph earlier. So, and Polygon, I'm glad you got to see that, King Love, at the end there. No, for real. If you do get 10, and it does, $10,000 can make you a millionaire. It's like SHIB at the beginning. If you put 10,000 in SHIB, you most likely would have become a millionaire. And now it's the same thing. And I don't say that for clickbait. Like when I'm saying that with ICP, I mean it, and I can show you the math to prove it. So. Okay, I'm not sure what's up with Plug. I like both Plug and Stoic. If they have a bug, report it though, definitely. But you just got to make sure it is a bug and not a glitch or an error on your side. But I've really noticed with that, yeah, just let them know. Don't make a big deal in public, because they're not going to try to hurt anybody. That's what I do know. Plug Wallet or Stoic, either of those, they're not going to try to hurt anybody. So if it's a bug, then just let them know. They'll fix it. I only need $550 to become an ICP millionaire. If you bought, I don't get it. 550. Oh, to become an ICP millionaire. I don't get it. I'm confused. Maybe with an NFT, if you bought a Bitcoin flower, an Ethereum flower, a pineapple punk, and then an ICP flower, if that ever is a thing. I put that in the blog. I don't even know if an ICP flower is going to be a thing. That's just wishful thinking. But maybe. See, I thought I had funds disappear before too, and they really didn't. It was actually something I did. So yeah, you definitely. And this isn't a play. I don't know. I wouldn't be. Yeah, I seriously doubt you had funds disappear. I would argue that any day of the week, for sure. So yeah, I would look into that, figure it out on your end. Some people just like to make things look bad. That's not what we're about here. But if it is a legit issue, then definitely report it. If you lost funds, they'll replace it, because I guarantee that didn't happen. But all right. Can't find. There's definitely. Okay, well, let's look real quick. Let's look where to report for Plug. Yeah. See, this is a psychedelic dude. These are the guys. Oh, there. Okay. I'm putting two and two together now. Psychedelic. Okay, what's up, dude? Yeah, you could probably get a hold of them on Discord. And that's what I would recommend. I wouldn't do Twitter. There's just too many sharks on Twitter. Unless you could DM them. But I still don't even know if they would respond. But I would definitely probably go for their Discord, because then you can definitely get a hold of Psychedelic himself. And if you lost funds, he would definitely. Yeah. That's not. I guarantee it's just some issue that can be easily fixed. So there's that. The one problem with it being new is it is a little bit hard to get support. That is one thing I've admitted the whole time. That yeah, it is a little bit hard to get support. But it's just because it's new. Anything new, it takes a while to get the support. So let's just go. Hold on, let's go over here. Yeah, and then go here. Just accept the invite. I would have to download all that, but I'll do it on my phone, for sure. Let me do that, and then let's see if I can get a hold of him. So let me just do it. Okay, and then now that I'm in here, bug suggestion. That's the IC market chat area. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. That's the IC market. Hold on. Oh, there it is. You must complete a few more steps. Okay. Complete. Let's do it. Always treat everyone with respect. Absolutely no. Okay. Verify. Go to community roles to select your interests. How do I go to pick my community role? Pick interests. Okay, I'm trying to find. Oh, you got to pick some interests. And then, okay. So to get in here, you basically just accept the invite, you verify, pick some interests, and then plug or support. Let's see. Info, support right here. Boom. Sorry it took so long, but I found it. Oh, whoops. On Discord. And then there's also a bug report place too. So yeah, I would recommend not saying it in public. I mean, just because we're for ICP, we don't really want to make it look bad. But any kind of tech thing has problems, has issues, has bugs. But as for money being lost, that's not a thing that's happened anywhere on ICP ever. So it's something I'm not worried about at all. So yeah, definitely. I'd like to talk to you about that in private, but just close, just understand. Yeah, the antivirus. Okay. It is strange. That is kind of weird. Now let me read the other part you said. Now that we know that. Register as a virus. Oh, so that is because the reason they do that on purpose, so that people can't install and use VPNs and other things, so that they can, try to trick or be bad actors or malicious. That's what I'm thinking. Some places, I don't know that Plug does that, but some places do make it so where that you can't use like a VPN or certain thing, like a what do they call that? The EC wouldn't let you use. Can't remember what they're called. Not cookies, but freaking dang it. Okay, I can't think of what they call, but they don't want you to use them, and they get mad if you do. So I haven't had an antivirus for over 6. I haven't had a virus on any of my new computers ever since I got careful and don't save anything. I don't save my passwords. I don't save anything on my computer. I don't connect it to my phone. I am very cautious when it comes. I don't do, as you see, I won't install Discord on my laptop because it's not as safe as my phone. Phones have firewalls set up. Many firewalls that laptops don't have. So if you're worried about anything, do it on your phone. And that's the cool thing about a lot of these. You can use them in Stoic Wallet. You can use on your phone as well. And maybe Plug will have a mobile version eventually too. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So, but yeah, thanks for bringing that up. Definitely go to Discord, and all you have to do to find the Discord invite is go to plugwallet.com, scroll to the bottom of the page, and then right there, built by psychedelics, join Discord, fill out the couple things, and then go to support or report a bug. Easy as that. What's up, fake news? All right, guys. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good ICP, Jasmy, Graph, Algorand, Polygon, and Bitcoin. Bang!